Well, wasn't that fun? Bears whipped the Buffalo Bills' ass, 38-0. A lot to take away from it. First and foremost, I think, I am AirJared54. Welcome to the Tailgate Show. The left tackle job is done. It's over. It's Braxton Jones' job. I don't care what anybody else says or who's talking or who's not talking about it. He pretty much solidified it for me. Good enough. Playing alongside with Luke Newman since Joe Thuney got the day off. And Newman looked good too, but yeah, it's Braxton's job. Trapillo didn't even get a sniff at left tackle. Amagaji gets in late. And Benedict played predominantly the second and third quarters. So, left tackle's done. It's Braxton's. He certainly has won it so far. So, that talking point can be put to sleep. The game started out with Tyler Scott not knowing what the hell to do with a kickoff. He's like, do I take a knee? Do I run it out? And then I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, oh boy, Tyler Scott, that's not a good sign for you, bud. Not the first time you've had this problem. So he ends up getting it out to the 8. Like I said, I'm thinking, boy, with a guy that's supposed to have special teams value, not a good look. Offense looks great. Colston Loveland, he's faster than I thought. He's a lot faster than I thought. On the little flat pass, first pass of the game, off play action, he's running away from that corner. Luckily, for the cornerback, luckily he had enough angle to catch him. But he had great separation. The second pass to Loveland, I thought, was probably Caleb's best. He's got a guy underneath running and drag across the front and Loveland's going behind him. He layers that throw, and it's a little high, but Loveland makes a great catch and gets like 15, 20 yards. Cole Kmet gets a grab. Everybody got to eat, except for Rome. Rome it was a drop. It wasn't the best throw, but you get your hands on it, you got to catch it. That's a simple thing there. Running backs did a good job, even though they were down with injury. I think I did not speak enough last time on Ian Wheeler. Ian Wheeler just makes you feel good for him. Blowing his knee out and coming back and producing, even though it's preseason and it's against 2s and 3s, it's hard not to root for that guy. Good showing by him. I think he ended up with 80 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. So, and also the other running backs picking up blocks. The no block, no rock theory has been adopted. You saw Luther Burden get a couple of them, really good ones, cracking the inside on the safety. And, man, it was just fun. It's just fun to watch competent Bears football, which is just weird. What is this? I know it's preseason, and I know it's against the 2s, but I think we've all seen enough of Bears football in our lives to know that shit don't happen very often. Not for us. So that's fun. Offensive line looked good. No pressures, really, with the first team. Second team gave up a little bit, but whatever. The defense, we got to talk about Austin Booker getting hurt. Not great. I like what him and Billings are doing together. I think that would make for a very fun rotation tandem. Big Bill getting in there and denting the pocket and forcing the quarterback to step to his side. And, of course, Austin's also pushing his guy in. So Booker gets a sack later, but he should have got a half sack on Billings' sack also because they're both there. But I like that. I like that game they were playing. Another thing I gotta say is defensive linemen getting their hands up. Hell of a concept, right? I don't think Eberflus ever would have. To me, it just didn't seem like, even though the guys weren't getting home, they weren't getting their hands up, trying to bat balls, trying to do things. This team's feeling like it's bought in. Feels really good. Terrell Smith injury is bad. It's bad. That hurts our depth a lot. I don't know where you go. I mean, you hope that somebody on the roster will push into that third or fourth corner spot. But Terrell Smith was a guy that could give you quality reps throughout a game. Not a tremendous amount of them, but, quality reps is a quality rep for a corner. And you got to take them where you can get them. The special teams, kick coverage teams, much better. That was a concern coming in from game 1 to game 2. I think that's the overall theme I'm coming up with, is like everything looked better game 2. And that's what you want as a coach. And that's what you want as players and fans. You want to show steady improvement, and that's what we're getting. Daniel Hardy knocks the return man just about out cold. About the 25, I guess. It's a hell of a hit. Ruben Hippolyte's making several plays on special teams. His speed is becoming an asset there. Also, it's given him a chance to stick better. I mean, he's going to stick, but it gives him more playing time, more reps. Special teams is an asset, and anytime you can make yourself more available on the field is a better thing. Tyson Bagent looks great. Again, he's looked pretty good both games. Seems to be consistent on the rollout play where he hits 13. Forgive me, I don't know his name. But he steps up, rolls out, puts the defender in conflict to where he's got to make a decision. And then he just lofts it right over his head to a wide open wide receiver. It's just a good, smart play. He throws a dot to Tyler Scott, who once again makes the catch. And I'm like, what do you do with Tyler Scott? I mean, like, where was this last year? I mean, if you can... The return thing sucks, and I don't know what to say about it, other than he's got to be smarter than that. But then he goes out and just redeems himself. You think he had about 65 receiving yards, maybe? So, kid's got a chance, but I still think he's got an uphill battle in that receiving room, because Olamide Zaccheaus, OZ, we measure TDs in OZs. That's what we do here. And that guy has done everything right. And he's made it to where his name is going to be on one of those first 4 wide receivers. He's not giving him any choice. He's playing himself right into a starting role, which is awesome. You want to see everybody get pushed. You want them to push everybody else. So I think that's the one thing I'm taking away from the receiving room. The receiving room's pretty fucking good. It may not be great. It's too early to call it great, but the receiving room's looking pretty good. And they are all buying into the blocking. They're buying into the whole system. And like I said, I don't care who you are. You beat a team 38-0. You think Buffalo wanted to come in and lose 38-0 to Chicago? No. McDermott looked like an idiot on a couple of challenges. The one challenge in particular where it was a god-awful, basically, backwards pass, and it was obvious. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you fire the alarms up in Buffalo or not, but you might. You might have to. Other things of note, it looks like Ryan Bates has got that second center position locked up. Good. We need one. Dahlman looks good. Let's see. Trapillo, it is disappointing to see him not take that left tackle spot, especially since you drafted him that high, and now it's looking like he's going to be your backup right tackle. And you could kind of see why during the game. He does get pushed back pretty good a couple of times. You just hopefully it clicks for him sooner or later. It doesn't look like he's even going to be your third option at left tackle now, which, like I said, it is disheartening. And for all of Ryan Pace's good, or Ryan Poles, God damn it, I said it. For all Ryan Poles is good that he's done with drafting players, that's one that may come back to haunt him. I don't know. He's missed on some linemen, and that's important. You got to have your guys up front. So we'll see. He's still obviously rookie, second game. He's got a long time to develop, and the team will obviously foster that development. So there's a lot of good to think about. I mean, it's a lot of good to watch. I feel like I don't see any of the starters playing in Kansas City next. Especially after that, I don't think you want to go in with a bad taste in your mouth on Monday night. You want to keep that good feeling going. So I would assume this is probably going to be the Austin Reed special coming up week 3 of our preseason. So buckle in for that. Yay. Hey, they got on the board too. Austin Reed's drives scored more touchdowns than the Buffalo Bills did. And did we see the end of Mitch Trubisky today? I think we did. I think Mitch is done, boys. He had a great run, but he sure felt like it was a swan song when Mike White's there and Mitch's third fiddle. I feel like he's done. So enough of that sentiment. Anyway, bear down if I missed something, which I probably did. Tell me in the comments. Like, subscribe, follow. And that's it for me. Another episode in the books before work. Have a great day. Bear down.